I should have started this. Oh, I can probably turn this off. I have no idea how to work this remote or this TV. That works. Samsung, some damn thing. I don't know what the hell it is. It's got a curve. I know that. And it was bigger than the one we had. So, at any rate, I said on the first video that we are dipping these car wheels. We are not powder coating. I know I want to focus a lot on my powder coating and continue on that way, but dipping is one of the things I do offer. And you know, we spent the money to get the big sprayer, so hey, might as well put it to use, right? And so we will. Anyway, with our when you're gonna dip your wheels, and this is incredibly easy, anybody in the world can do it. Number one step: clean, 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 clean. If you think it's not clean, clean again. I can't put that through enough to anybody. You know, it's a paint. It doesn't matter if you're going to spray it on with the rattle cans. It's how most wheel kits come, or if you're going to use the actual big sprayer, which is kind of a waste. But you know, if that's an option you want to go, or maybe a person just wants to have their car done all as one. You know, wheels and the car to just match. You can do that too. It just takes a little more time. Add another quart. When you order your dip kit, there are two separate kits. There's the base kit, and it works, and it does everything you need, more or less. And then there's step two. There's second version, whatever you want to call it. And that comes with things such as pre-dip spray. This will make your life so much more simpler. It after you have washed and cleaned everything, you spray it on that rag and it will clean every little inch. There will be think of it as like Prep-Sol and a tack rag all in one. It's pretty cool. One of the first things you use though is this little guy, and dip release. I know it's small, you can barely see it, but dip release. This you put on anything you don't want the dip spray to actually stick to. So it chemically reacts against it. So you can just take your finger and just wipe it off, and then you can peel right around the tire, and you don't have to worry about the adhesion point of the edge of the rim versus the tire. Now, with my case, the tire comes in like this, very deep in a V, and then butts out over the rim side. That's going to take a little bit of work, but I have a plan. You know, we all do. There's a way around it. You don't want to get dip release on anything that you want the paint to stick to. Otherwise, it will come right off, and your results will be terrible, and you'll be doing a rim again. And you don't want that. Not that it's bad, it's just you don't want somebody to leave out and say, man, it peeled off 2 miles down the road. I wouldn't want that. I would be pretty upset. And another thing that it comes with is wheel bags. These are great if you're going to do the wheels on the car. Like most people, they just get the outside lip done, you know, the outside face. Not like when we're powder coating, you know, I mean, and I've noticed a lot of powder coaters do like the whole rim. They'll do the inside lip, and they'll do the entire center barrel and the face. And I've noticed some they don't. And I have chosen that I'm going to always do the entire rim. You're paying for a rim to be done. You're going to get a rim done, 100%. That's just my own personal thing. So, but bags are nice because you can put them in between the spokes. You can cover over all your brake equipment. You can kind of protect the inside of the rim, you know, when you're only going to be spraying the face of it. And in this case, I have the wheels completely off, and we're doing the insides. So that means those bags aren't going to be useful at this venture. But this would be the exact steps you would go through. You put your dip release on, and you make sure you wipe it in. Get you a nice fiber. They give you a nice microfiber towel. Make sure it stays clean. You can just cut off a little square of it, maybe about the AB, because you don't need very much of this. A little goes a very, very, very long way. Make sure you wipe down your rim after you put on your dip release agent. This will promote adhesion, and if you're going to do tires and rims on the car, put your bags in behind so that it covers this way. So when you're spraying, then you're covered. Now, the best part about dip is you pick a spot on a rim. Like you've all seen that mine have several spokes on them, so that's going to take a little bit of extra work to go around, because you want to focus on one area. You want to get you a nice, a nice like 50% coverage, and then come in, and say you're out like this to get that first spoke done, and then you're going to come in and do a couple more inches closer. You go a little thicker, a little heavier, not super crazy, because it can run. It does, and it will show. But you want to be able to, like in my case, I can move the tire, I can roll it all around to wherever I need to. And that's fantastic in the fact that I can get into all the weird little nooks and crannies. What you can do if you're going to do it on a car is you can either jack the car up so you can roll the tire around, suggested, or you can just pop it in neutral and roll it forward a couple feet, and that way you have a new view on your spokes, because the ones at the bottom, if you're going to come in and try to do like this, it's not going to work real well. It's going to spit and spatter, and it's going to make a mess. And even with Dip's new triggers on their spray cans, it'll still spit and spatter. So do yourself a favor, spend the money to get the actual the kit with the whole everything here. You're in, whether you're going to go flat or gloss. Not all colors are gloss. You can't go all colors gloss. But there are several that you can. Reds, yellows, blues, oranges, and such. Spend the extra few dollars. It's going to do you a world of favor later, and it's going to cut down not your prep time but your cleanup time, and in a massive amount. Until Brandon had told me he wanted to get his rims done on the inside, I was going to put the bags flat up against his spokes inside and tape them down and make sure that nothing got on the inside of the rim. And then when he came over last night, he goes, "Oh, I want the insides done too." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So, that's his choice. Those are his wheels. It's what he wants, so that's what he gets. And with that, we're gonna let those dry down a while. You can cheat. You can run them through with some compressed air. I could fire the air compressor up if I really wanted to, but I'm letting them air dry right now. That's my personal way of doing it, and it's very moist here today, so it's gonna take a little bit longer than normal, but we'll get there. So just remember, dipping is super easy. It's a easy way to add something into your business if you wanted to spread on a side. It's not hard. It's not like painting a car like a normal car. I mean, we've all seen dippycar.com videos, and Fonzie and the dippycar.com people, they are fantastic. They will talk to you about anything. They will walk you through anything. Fonzie himself has actually emailed me and written me back on Instagram, so that's a whole lot of customer service that I like right there. I mean, that's pretty awesome of them. But they will walk you through anything in the world you could need, to get yourself into dipping a car. From how to mix colors, which is pretty simple. You take two colors and you pour them together, and you get your base coat. Whether you want to go a black or a gray or a silver, or there's any amount of colors you can do as a base coat, which will change any top coat. But it's only two coats, of two coats of bottom and two coats of top. I mean, you gotta have your cover spray and then come through with your final. But it's incredible. Once you try it and you do it, you'd be like, man, this is easy. And it is. It really is. So we're going to continue along here. I just wanted to give everybody a heads up. This is why I went with this kit and the reasons why I went with that kit. And sorry, I'm watching TV. And so that we could get the best possible finished product for my customer / my friend. That's my name walking out the door too. So, all right, man. Peace, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Yeah. All right. Thanks. Bye.